I was probably around 7 years old, and you would often find me around the house tearing down any radio I could find, any piece of technology I could find around the house. I would break it apart, get a screwdriver, open everything up, and my thing is I wanted to see if I could put it back together and make it work.
I never actually saw myself in tech to begin with. I applied at GoDaddy for something to do in between jobs, and I got here and the culture started to really take effect, and then I started learning how to do certain things, how to break a WordPress site, how to build a WordPress site, and built a website for my son's basketball team. So I just started fiddling around and actually got to like it.
As we continue to expand what technology means in our lives and as we touch it daily, it's important to ensure that everyone, no matter where you're from, what your background is, what your status from an economic perspective, that we give exposure to people in tech. Why? Because it's going to make not only their lives easier, but it's going to make our lives easier.
Children begin to decide what they want to be when they grow up based on where they see people that look like them.
When I don't see diversity or see someone who looks like me, even in the marketing or the representation, I feel alone.
If you go into a meeting and everyone has the same background, has been raised the same exact way, then you're only going to get one product out of that meeting. You're only going to get one idea, or maybe a variation of that single idea.
People from different backgrounds, from different walks of life, people that have different experiences. It really brings together ideas, and it causes for innovation, it causes for new things.
A lot of times you have kids that get the chance to fantasize about becoming doctors or lawyers or the next Bill Gates, while a lot of other kids are just trying to record their mixtape on a karaoke machine or trying to put up a milk crate as a basketball hoop because those are the only things that they see.
It's like Obama being president, something you don't think you can do until you see other people do it. So for like us to be included and to be represented, it lets other people know that I can do this. This is not out of the realm for me. These things are possible.
Representation is very key in any industry, but more so in technology, to advance different communities and have opportunities for people everywhere.
There's no color to it, there's no gender, there's no race. It's just pure information. And everybody should have access to the same information, whether it's to better themselves or better their families or to better their community or even better their environment.
The more inclusion and representation involved among the voices creating those solutions, I think the better.
My goal is to make sure that kids, youth, people that aren't adults, know that there are opportunities for them in STEM careers, know that's possible, and know that there are people out there doing it that look like them and came from the same place they're at now.
If you're including people from every background that have a history of growing up maybe not wealthy, growing up wealthy, growing up in this neighborhood, growing up in that neighborhood, the way they solve problems, the diversity of thought and the diversity of idea of how they solve problems, that's going to lead to a solution for your customers, for your employees, that everyone can use.